How's it going, team? We're back again with another video because we've just got a new event started. It's a bit of a weird one though. For this one I'm going to go straight to the blog because this is word right from the mouth of Niantic. Test your metal during the Steeled Resolved event. I'm looking at the word metal because I don't know, there might be a reason as to why it's not translating to what I think the event's all about, which is Steel type Pokemon. But to metal is a noun, a person's ability to cope well with difficulty, spirit and resilience, as in the team showed their true metal in the second half. Yeah, okay. What is another word for metal? Courage, resolution, spirit, tenacity. Okay, so a little play on words there. I'm not entirely sure, well, exactly I guess how that could tie into a steel type Pokemon. But anyway, very specifically, the event starts today, 10 AM, goes through to 8 PM on Sunday, the 26th of January, 5.5 days. Pokemon debuts, we've got Rookidee, which can only be acquired using 2 methods, and then evolves into Corvisquire, Corviknight. Steel Destiny Special Research, another part of the seasonal special research story, will be available to all trainers beginning at the start of the event. I did just restart my game, scrolled over to Dual Destinies, and that hasn't come live yet, so expecting that anytime soon. What I did notice in game though is that there is a timed research of this event, which I've already started. The bottom task was walk 2Ks, spin 5 Pokestops in the middle, so we'll claim that in a very short second. Complete the task to get fast TMs, charged TMs, lucky egg and more. And the times that you can claim the special research is anytime during the season, so December 3rd to March 4th. But again, that specific part on the blog there doesn't look like it actually has anything to do with the Dual Destiny research like it says. Or at least not yet, but there's 3 pages of this timed research and we didn't have to pay for it. There is a Steeled Resolve Premium timed research ticket in the shop, and that gives you an Elite Charge TM for $9. You get an encounter with Rookidee, so you can encounter it that way as well, but a $9 Pokemon. And I'm all about the free methods that we have available to get these things in game as of late. Event bonuses, you can use the Charge TM to help with Shadow Pokemon forget to Charge Attack Frustration. Let's go ahead and check that out now. Just take this Rattata, use a Charge TM, and there we go. That bonus is working. Had to double check because we only just had that bonus a couple days ago with the Rocket event, part of the Fashion Week event, and magnetic lures will attract different Pokemon during the event, such as Onix, Beldon, Shieldon and Rookidee, which we're going to be testing out really shortly. Now this is the part that confuses me because it sounds like a steel type event. Going through the Pokemon that we have available in the wild: Clefairy, Machop, Totodile, Marill, Hoppip, Paldean Weeper, Shieldon, Bunnelby, Carbink, Marini. And for everything there except the Carbink, they can be shiny. But the part that confuses me the most is, out of all of these encounters, there's only one there that is specifically a steel type. A few of the others, being Fairy and Rocks, are weak to steel, will take super effective damage, but then there's Marini, Poison and Water, Paldean Weeper, Totodile, which aren't weak to steel, and Machop, which are strong against it. I don't get it because it's a Steeled Resolve event, which just, I don't know, I had a thought there would be more steel type Pokemon without having to use a premium item like a magnetic lure. Kind of a sneaky little way to cash in on the supposed theme, I guess. I hope you all have been winning a heap of showcases out there because best way to get these lures for free. I have 5 left in the bag, 3 of which we're going to sit here and use for the next half hour while I'm sitting here potting around with some work. Come down to the local park and see how many Rookidee that we can actually get. Very quickly, first thing, we'll claim these 2 encounters, see what we get. We might get a Rookidee out of these. One will be on the middle one. That was for spinning 5 Pokestops. And then we need to walk 2 kilometers to get an encounter with Paldean Weeper. Might as well do a quick battle in the Go Battle League. Don't think he was expecting that. Okay, for the Battle and Go Battle League field research task, we get an encounter with Inkay. Right, and there's one more research task there to do. We're going to choose a Dynamax Pokemon for this one and power that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this encounter is going to be Hoppip. Rightio. Now, hoping the weather can hold off for the next half an hour or so. Let's see how many Rookidee we can get over the next half an hour. I just seen one there popping off the second incense. Ooh, and I think my gotcha got to that first. So, oh no, I was able to feed it a berry, so gotcha didn't get it first. Let's just kill that, and we see a Carbink. Right, now so I can continue with a little bit of work while I'm waiting for spawns. Turn up the sound so I can hear when stuff pops. Let's turn off the catches on the gotcha and put that one back on. It's pretty chilly out here, not gonna lie. Okay, and let's listen out for the spawns. There we go. there's 3, no Rookidee this time. So next spawns, there's a Rookidee over there, kind of a cute little chirping noise it makes. It's another steel type, and the Pika. Next spawns, got 1 Rookidee, a Marill, and a Bunnelby. There was a Marini, Magnemite, and a Pikachu. Okay, his next spawns, no Rookidee on this lot. Hoppip, Shieldon, and Geodude. Next spawn, we've got 2 Rookidee this time. Okay, let's make sure to catch these. And here's the second one, then Magnemite on that third lure. There's the next ones. Here we've got 1 Rookidee and 2 Magnemite. Okay, I think that puts us about 10 minutes in. Okay, next spawns, 1 Rookidee, a Bunnelby, and a Geodude. Starting to spit here a little bit now. I might need to vacate to the car after this. Machop on the next spawns, Pikachu, and a Nosepass. Oh yeah, despite this tree being here, gonna have to make a little run for it. Save. Okay, our next spawns, I'm just gonna look at them this time. There's no Rookidee on these ones. Okay, it's getting proper wet out here now. That tree was holding off more rain than I thought. Well, purpose of sitting where I was because it was a solid spot to be able to reach all 3 lures, which we can't do from here. We can only reach 1, so nose past that time, and I'll throw another lure on this one. Okay, first spawn off that last lure is Seldom, and then we get a Paldean Wooper off the first trio. Let's carry on with some work. Hoppip's next, Mankey next. We mustn't be quite close enough to reach that last lure. I might just move it a little bit closer to it. Right, and we've completed the first page as well, so let's go ahead and claim that real quick. Dust, XP. We get an option to train with either Blanche or Cliff. Again, I'm Team Vela, so let's go for Cliff. See what he says on the first page. Next spawn off this lure is going to be a Bunnelby and an Eevee. We've got a Marill. It's been a little bit now since we've seen a Rookidee. Then quickly take a look at, hey, watch where you're standing, I'm training here. Okay, Cliff. Sweet, use 5 super effective charge attacks, power up 5, battle in the Go Battle League 5 times. Yeah, I'll probably sort that after work, so it won't be in the video. Chatot next, not one of the featured spawns for the event, and then a Totodile. Next we have a Carbink and a Growlithe, another non-featured spawn. Marill next, and Magnemite. Bunnelby, that may be one of the last spawns on that incense, so we should have just this one to go. And this one here's a Carbink. Yep. Those lures just finished, so see to the end of this one. Pikachu, first one in a little while. Next one's Rookidee. Need all the candies I can get for this little guy. Of course, there's the Dex entry because I've fast caught everything before it, so still no very good ones yet. Clefairy next, Rallycamp. Hey, another Rookidee. Shieldon, next one's a Pika. Next spawn's a Rookidee. So we should be getting to the end of this lure anytime shortly. Marill's the next one. Shieldon, Voltorb is next. Okay, it looks like that's the lures done. Well then, aside from all that we've spoken of so far, I guess the only other thing that I can think of that is worth mentioning is the other way to get Rookidee is through 2-kilometer eggs. Hatchable Pokemon in the egg pool. It's a steel type event again. In the eggs we have 2 steel type Pokemon, but Carbink arguably can be themed towards the steel event because it's double weak being a fairy and a rock type, and then Marini. So you have a 1 in 4 chance of hatching Rookidee. And I myself, I absolutely love Corviknight as a Pokemon. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, for now I think that's about all that I can think of that's worth showing for the latest steel type event in Pokemon Go. 3 lures ish running for about half an hour scored me 10 Rookidee. This one there is going to be my best one, but while not a wild spawn as such, at least there's a couple of ways to get it. You can use your free incubator on 2-kilometer eggs and hatch those easy enough, quite passively to be honest. And then your steel type lures, again hopefully you've got a bunch from winning showcases. So yeah, with that I guess I hope I've made it clear sort of my thoughts and opinions on the event, which almost feels like a non-event because where's all the steel types? But it's not all about me, it's about you too, so let me know what your thoughts are about this event in the comments down below. As always, thank you for watching, appreciate the love and support, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.